Economic warning signs are flashing beyond just the volatile stock market. That was the message from Prime Minister Mark Carney today as he took a day off from the campaign trail to meet with his cabinet on Canada-U.S. relations, with Donald Trump's global tariff policy having far-reaching implications. CTV's Judy Trinh now on what Carney described as a good, long discussion with his cabinet. Judy.
Heather, this is the third time that Mark Carney has detoured off the campaign trail to deal with tariffs. The first two times he announced actions that the government would take. Not this time.
It's not working.
One by one, the ministers of the Canada-U.S. Cabinet Council arrived to meet, but only the Prime Minister would speak.
A lot of developments in terms of U.S. tariff policy.
But there wasn't much to update about what Canada is doing. The country still faces U.S. tariffs on steel, aluminum, and autos, and has already announced retaliatory actions. Nothing changed for Canada when Donald Trump paused global reciprocal tariffs earlier this week. The real negotiations begin after the election.
We left instructions for officials to ensure that the next government, whichever government Canadians choose, will be in the best possible position for negotiations with the United States, which, as the President and I have agreed, will begin from the start of May.
Carney did not take questions. Around the same time, production at the GM plant in Ingersoll was halted. About 500 people are facing layoffs. Pierre Poilievre posted on social media as soon as the news broke. He said he was incredibly saddened and that a Conservative government would push hard to put an end to these tariffs and be there for auto workers in Ingersoll. The Conservative leader has previously downplayed Carney's ability to deal with Trump.
Prime Minister Carney is running his entire campaign on a false promise that he can control the president through magical, masterful negotiating techniques.
The Stellantis plant in Windsor has also hit pause. One auto worker job in this city impacts 6 others. At this restaurant, that's on the minds of staff.
Usually a pretty devout NDP voter. Unfortunately, at the federal level, it often feels like I need to vote strategically.
The next leader should definitely take a focus on Canadian, keeping jobs here, making sure that we're more self-reliant.
Tonight, Pierre Poilievre will hold a rally in Windsor, where auto plant shutdowns are the main concern. Mark Carney and Jagmeet Singh have visited the border city before, but are back in Ottawa now. Heather.
All right, Judy, thank you.